Hello, early viewers. Shout out to Otao, Journey Cat, Ohm, Manus Max, Basic B, Shoe Buckler 69. We'll get started officially in a bit. Thank you very much for watching. I'm not going to be a shill at all today. Hello. Good afternoon for you, Basic B, I see. It is very late for me, actually. RIP. Yeah, okay, Basic B, yeah, it's 10 p.m. for me as well. Yeah, hey OJ, rest in peace. Yeah, I have a lot to say. I mean, I want to play Penny, and I probably will. But sorry if I'm a little, down today. You know what I mean? This is one of those things. You know what I mean? Where you remember where you are, and instead of just scrolling on Twitter and seeing everyone's commemorative post on about Toriyama's passing and stuff like that, I wanted to get the mood up, you know, stream a little bit, since that always gets me in a good mood and stuff, and talk a little bit about why this man influenced me and stuff. Monetization is not on this stream. There were no ads, and I won't do the YouTube shill of like and subscribe and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I feel like this isn't the time and stuff. You know what I mean? But thank you very much for watching and for joining. Blurby, Firelord, of course. Welcome. We'll get started officially in a bit. In the meantime, what's playing in the background is Innocent World as part of the Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3 soundtrack. And to kind of set the mood off, this particular soundtrack is special to me because much like my time spent playing through Sonic Mega Collection and reading through the history of Sonic characters, speaking of which, Sonic is a hugely inspired by the works of Toriyama. Immensely inspired by Toriyama. And we're all Sonic delinquents here and stuff like that, you know, so we gotta pay our respects. But much like how I spent a lot of time in Sonic Mega Collection just scrolling through the Archie comic books and some of the extras and stuff like that, right? I did that with Budokai Tenkaichi 3's, one of Tenkaichi 3's menus, where Chi-Chi, Goku's wife, literally gives her own, explanations of each character that's in the franchise, and it's great. And this song in the background plays. And Budokai Tenkaichi 3 has so many characters in its roster. And they're all either directly because of Toriyama, or at least inspired. Someone was, inspired by Toriyama's work and used it as the baseline and stuff like that. This man was the legend, and I cannot believe that. I'm so grateful that I was directly inspired and impacted by the media that he created, that I existed in the same time as he did, and for his death to impact me. You know what I mean? Like, that's grateful. That's awesome that a creative human is capable of doing that. I meant to go a little bit more into detail during the stream proper, but I wanted to pay special tribute to him with beginning the stream with this song and stuff like that. Blurby F for Toriyama, he was such a legend, absolutely. OJ, I'm so sorry that you had to find out through me, but I am a huge Dragon Ball fan, so in a way I am kind of honored to kind of break the news in that way. But as Basic Bean says, it sucks majorly and stuff like that. Not in a happy place right now, but we'll get through it. This is a celebration of life and a celebration of Toriyama. We'll get started in a minute. Just gonna let some other people just roll in, or at least just let you guys talk amongst each other, and I'll see you in a bit. I think we could get started proper. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another YEZB stream with your host, Young Easy Bake. Yay! As the title of this stream says, it's I'm gonna play some Penny in a way to just kind of like keep going. You know what I mean, and entertain in the same way that Toriyama entertained us with the creation of many IPs, including one that I was when this was announced at Summer Games Fest, I believe. I love Penny's Big Bang. Penny's Big Bang Theory. Sandland was announced in Summer Games Fest, right? I believe last year. Yeah, last year, I'm pretty sure. And that looks amazing. I absolutely love Toriyama's character design. Chrono Trigger is one of my favorite games of all time, and they're all basically they're all Toriyama's drawings. In fact, Toriyama's even in the game itself in one of the endings, which is phenomenal. Crazy to think even after 4 decades, his creative juices were still flowing. Absolutely. That is, without a doubt, one of the most creative human beings that existed for these generations. Like, I'm 25, right? I know people that are 40 who loved and grew up with Dragon Ball. You know what I mean? And I know people who are younger than me that also love Dragon Ball. They were like kids or teenagers when Super was coming out, Dragon Ball Super. I was a kid when Dragon Ball Z was airing on Toonami, and I was in college when Super came out. And even though Super has less Toriyama involvement and stuff, it's still like, I'm part of a generation that grew up with Dragon Ball and experienced a lot of Dragon Ball media and stuff. And this man was capable of like influencing so many mediums of art, of television, and not just Japanese television, Western television, manga, comic books, video games, movies even. You know what I mean? Like, I can't believe that a human is capable of influencing that with these ideas in your brain. How do you disseminate that? You know what I mean? But that's why he's a legend. What's up, Journey Cat? Also, Basic B, I'm so glad that tomorrow's Friday as well, man. Member stream tomorrow, for sure. This is the part where I usually plug, to consider becoming a member, but monetization is off for this stream, out of respect. And, if you want to become a member, that's great. Thank you very much. I'm not going to put it on you on the stream, but we will start Katana Zero tomorrow, I guess, as a notification for the members who are already part. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. The vehicle combat is a pretty big focus in the Sandland game from what I've seen. Toriyama always had an interesting vehicle designs, so that's cool to see him work on a project where that's the focus. Let's pull up the Sandland trailer, because I was really interested in that. I thought it looked great. And other than Dragon Ball Daima, there's a release date trailer by Bandai Namco. Oh, interesting. Other than Daima, which is like basically like the last Dragon Ball property that Toriyama has like direct involvement in, I suppose. This is basically the last IP as well that he has any involvement in. And yeah, you're so right. I always love Toriyama's mech designs. It's very, very apparent in Chrono Trigger and in Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest is something that I've yet to play, but I know I would love it just because of the aesthetic, because it's all Toriyama art. But Toriyama's mech designs are phenomenal. I love them. And that was one of the things that also interested me about Sandland, was that, one, that it was a new IP. Secondly, it was the Toriyama character design, but it was also the mech design. Let me see if I can pull up the trailer right here. I'm gonna pull up the release date trailer, see if I can get that going. I hope you guys are doing well, by the way. I really hope. I'm so sorry if, this isn't the most hype stream that I have available today or whatever, but I appreciate you guys joining, of course. And, I hope that you guys had a great day and stuff, and we'll get the vibes probably flowing throughout the night. I'm not going to stream forever tonight, but I do want to have some fun. You know what I mean? Here. So this is Sandland.
This.
Are there any closed captions? Why are the closed captions like this? Hold on. Options, background color, black. Well, yeah, black. And then font color is white. Why is it like that? Background opacity, 75. I don't get it. Whatever, it's fine. Anyway.
The site of the great Aquanium explosion. And the one
Creative Dragon Ball Akira Toriyama, man.
who pulled the trigger on that bomb was the commander of the Royal Army Tank Corps. Me.
That being said, Bandai Namco has not been... They've been missing the mark a little bit lately. You know what I mean? They're the ones that produced and developed the JJK game, right? Condolences to Toriyama's family and friends. Whatever we're feeling is probably 10 times worse for them. Absolutely. Absolutely. I hope that they're fine. I don't want to talk too much about Toriyama's actual death. I just hope that it was a peaceful one and that he's transitioned to the next life surrounded by those that loved him and wasn't in too much turmoil as a result. America. Democracy.
We can't let it cause yet another tragedy.
What I like about this in particular is that it, like, as a Westaboo, like, I really like Mad Max. Shout out Mad Max, I guess, even though he'd never watched Mad Max.
I happen to be an ace mechanic.
Dude, look at these designs, dude. So cool.
You guys
So cool. I love them,
looking
bro.
for the legendary spring?
If Aquanium is involved, this is a national emergency.
It's getting dangerous.
Oh, I never heard that voice, so I don't like it. Maybe I'll go in Japanese. Also, monster design. Bro, how are you good at character design, monster design, and mech design, all three at once? And if you want to include demons as well, like...
Magnificent.
Magnificent.
The sheer scale of it makes you feel like...
Looks like pencil animated, but in 3D, right? That looks really good. It looks like something that I would like about Dragon Quest itself. You know what I mean? Dude, look at that. That's, oh, man, that's so amazing. I love the designs of monsters in games. Me too, man. And I'm saying that Akira Toriyama, very much responsible for popular mech designs. So influential and stuff. This looks amazing. This does look... I remember when this was first revealed, I was like, all right, I'm in. And not just because of the Toriyama aspect, it looks like a lot of fun. I'm willing to give this game a try. Really cool environment design here as well.
Stand back, everyone. I'll take him out myself.
That Zayu, is there no end to the secrets he was keeping from his own army? One of the nasty relics.
I like to think that this is just the Red Ribbon Army out in the future.
Seriously, don't understand human.
Oh, it comes out next month. Oh, look at that. Huh. All right. I hope that this goes well. I hope that this is a good game, man. I hope that this is a great game. I really do. Now more than ever. Soundtrack sounds amazing too. Oh man, I wanna read the comments. I wanna see if there's anyone that's just like talking about it. Yeah, R.I.P. Toriyama. Last game and masterpiece. Yeah, the goat, man, just great, really great stuff. Definitely gonna give that a try. Absolutely, go for it. Hey, it's me. Yeah, and then Daima. I think Daima will get me claimed. Whatever, it's fine. But I listen. I'm not switching up because of Toriyama's death either. I was always on board with Daima. Like I was a little miffed that they went with kids for like kid cutesy design for everyone. But I was on board with Daima in terms of like just how passionate Toriyama seemed to be about it. And that's all that I really need, because that man never lost the creative juices and the passion for his work. You know what I mean? This year fucking sucks already. First my cousin and now Akira. Oh, I'm so sorry about your cousin. Yeah, I mean, Toriyama's one loss, obviously, but the loss of a family member. I'm sorry about that, man. I hope that you're sticking through, and that's why this stream is happening, so that if you're feeling a little overwhelmed and stuff like that, we could just chill out, just take our mind off with little Penny and little Chomik, of course. You know what I mean? We're gonna watch Dragon Ball Z while we're chilling in Toriyama. No, wait, this would get a copyright strike. Yeah, that's the thing, is that I would get a strike not a claim. It would be striked. I would get stricken. You know what I mean? Yeah. Speaking of which, I am still considering doing like streams where I read through the IDW Sonic comics. I just really want to know a way that I can do it without me infringing on anyone's, copyright. You know what I mean? I don't want to. I feel like it might be disrespectful if I just, rip it wholesale and stuff like that. You know what I mean? By the way, Shoebuckler, I really love your Garfield dubs. I wish I could pull them up on stream. They're so funny. I love them. They're very cute, and as a fan of Garfield in general, they make my day. So keep going, man. Link in the description for the Discord. If you want to see some creative works and stuff like that from the chat and stuff. We got a lot of creative people in chat, and I'm really proud of you guys. Capcom Publisher Sale is going on, up to 87%. Some really good stuff. RE4 remake is at $30. Might pick that up myself. Oh, you tried Penny's Bahinga earlier today. What'd you think of it, man? What'd you think of it? Was everything that I noted last time exactly what I like? Did you see where I was coming from last stream? Controls are a little awkward at first, but the movement is fun. Exactly. It's like it really is like a little learning curve that you just have to get through, But once you do, it all sticks together. It all comes together. All right, here we go. Back to Penny. We're in Pengoville, basically where the penguins reside. If you recall, all the penguins are the royal guards and stuff. We're about halfway through the game. I don't know if I'll be able to finish the rest of the game tonight, but I'll try. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Taboo, mother-bearing hips. Let me know if audio is a little too loud or too soft. I was listening back to last stream, and audio I felt was a little too loud in comparison to in comparison to my mic. So I'm lowering it just a little bit more, but I also don't want anyone to miss out on the music or the phenomenal sound direction here. One of the best tracks as well. I love this one. Anyway, how's everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing fine. Albeit, this year has... I'm not saying it's the worst and stuff like that. Obviously, Toriyama was never going to be with us forever, but 67 is... it's a little early, in my opinion, for a loss of life and stuff. But again... I pray that Toriyama has transitioned into the next life with peace, and I pray that his family are going to be okay as well, But if there's one thing that I could say for sure is that in this one moment of sadness and reflection, there have been several moments in which he, through his work and his creative output, Toriyama gave so many great memories and laughs and adrenaline, hype. Before I started the stream, I was watching a video on Twitter of when Goku finally lands a punch on Jiren after he goes Mastered Ultra Instinct, and it was being broadcasted basically in Mexico. People in in the town square, hundreds, if not thousands, of people watching that live, being broadcasted live. You know what I mean? That's like the ultimate dream, for you to create something and for many people to have a great connection to it. You know what I mean? Eagerly waiting multiverse news. Oh, that's right. There was no multiverse news, huh? Wait, was there an Xbox thing that that actually happened? I remember that you and Flambons mentioned that last time, and I haven't heard anything. I didn't see anything on my socials or anything. Man, I know, so yeah. There's no other way to really what's done is done. As in, he's no longer with us, but Isn't it great that we can all feel this way because of how much joy we were given? You know what I mean? Phone update. Okay. All right. What's the phone update, Chris? No one gets more happy about Dragon Ball than Mexicans and South Americans, indeed. Don't forget us, Central Americans, dude. Come on now. All right. So it's not in Vancouver. It's in the town which is an hour away from me, which is called Kamloops, near an elementary school or high school, but it is in Kamloops. Interesting. So how are you planning on getting it back? Do you know where exactly? I mean, like is it in the building? Oh, complete Pengoville 7-1 in another 3 minutes. Oh, I just got an achievement. Cool. Soggy Smoggy, I'm still gonna live on in my heart, dude. Absolutely. Hey, like, I don't know if anyone watched Dragon Ball Z Abridged. I'm sure that, you know, some people end up watching Abridged as opposed to OG Dragon Ball, which, you know, that's always a little weird. To me personally, and that's like, you know, I feel like Abridged hits way more when you have a connection to the series already, but, you know, you do you. But at the beginning of Dragon Ball Z Abridged, it always says support the official release and stuff like that, and, you know, there's no better time right now to support the official release, you know what I mean? To celebrate the memory of Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, Super, and everything else, you know? Support the official release. Phone heist? Not exactly, but it should be somewhere near those 3 areas. Most likely a high schooler took it. So, are you planning on, as OJ said, are you planning a heist where you're gonna go approach that high schooler? Show up with some brass knuckles and be like, hey, I hear you have a cell phone here. Why don't we discuss this? You know what I mean? I'm planning a whole ass GTA Online heist to try to get back. Yeah. Recruit some people from the chat. You know what I mean? But, you know, we could probably approach it with non-violence. You know what I mean? Now, my question is, in the eyes of Canadian law, because I know that I guess in the particular area where you lost your phone in, because I know that I think there's some California law where if you, let's say that you find $20. No, sorry, let's say that you find like $10,000 on the street, right? Like you just find it like tucked between the cracks in the cement, in between the grass. And you take it for yourself and you don't report it, and someone finds out that and it was someone else's money, or it was the banks or something like that, right? And you don't report it to the police, you can get in trouble for that. And I think that some legal definition, like, would constitute that as theft. So if you were to do that, so let's say that your phone was, you left your phone in an arcade. You just misplaced it. And some teenager said, oh, hell yeah, free phone. You know what I mean? Does that constitute as theft? Or is that just like negligence? You know what I mean? Is that just you being irresponsible? How much trouble could that teenager get? You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, my bad. That is my question, I suppose. No! Wow, the music is so good, man. So bouncy, so great. This is something that I'll be sure to play the next time that we do a study stream. I better see Alf include this in his in their music compilations and stuff like that. I'm worried about the phone's data, how it's going to be used by a teenager, and maybe a child in the hands of my phone. Well, this is why you never keep anything sensitive in your phone, dude. You gotta have 2 phones, like that Kevin Gates song. I got 2 phones, one for the plug and one for the low. Really excited for something like Katana Zero Action. Me too, man. I'm really excited for that. I love indies so much, bro. I love them so much. I don't think I can ever really like get super hyped over AAA games anymore. There are too many good indies that just like they know exactly what I want. I'm still waiting for Plucky the Squire. Oh, it wasn't Plucky the Squire. It was something the Plucky Squire or whatever. Which looks amazing. Looks great. It's in a triangle-like area near a school and a cemetery and an elementary school. So you're like triangulating it. I see. I'm thinking of making the penny streams into a video, and considering that it's looking like the gameplay is not, or the video is not going to be centered around, whoa, YouTuber first time reaction to hot new indie game Pog. Wow, that's so fun. That's so cool. Wow, this is like a reference to Sonic or whatever. You know what I mean? I think it is going to be focused a lot on like just what we talk about in on stream, kind of like a Let's Play where people just play the game and like there is focus on what's happening on the game on screen, obviously, but more often than not, it's just whatever the fuck they're talking about. I should stop cursing. So I'm assuming that a large part of the video, depending on how I edit it, is going to be focused on Chris's like Chris's expedition to retrieving his phone back. And people will speculate what's on his phone because of how panicked he is. I'm gonna read that in a British voice right now. I don't give a fuck how long it'll take me. I want my phone back and I'll not stop until I get it back. Pardon my language. Is that more Australian than it was British? Little cockney. Todger. I was gonna say the W word, but I think that will actually like get me in trouble in like Australia or whatever, like age restricted or whatever. You guys saw that EDP and Boogie 2988? They took a picture together or whatever. Apparently there might be a documentary on EDP 445 coming very soon by the same person that did the Boogie 2988 documentary. And I guess in promotion for that, they posted on their socials that of them eating like a mountain of powdered donuts and McDonald's and stuff. And they both look absolutely miserable. Which, to be honest, I don't get how you could be super miserable if you have powdered donuts and a mountain of powdered donuts and McDonald's fries. That sounds... I don't care who's in the same company as I am. I'm gonna enjoy that. You know what I mean? But it's just so funny that both of them are on there. It's funny, but also kind of like, why is EDP still on the... Why is EDP free? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I want to have more faith in humanity that, you know, no matter how depraved someone can be, they can overcome it and become a better person in society if they, you know, are willing to accept fault, admit it, and, you know, like, get the help that they need. But this man got caught twice. You know what I'm saying? Like, at some point, it's kind of just like, all right, man. Like, there's got to be something done here. And I don't think a documentary or sharing McDonald's and powdered donuts with Boogie 2988 is necessarily the right move. At least in the optics of it, you know what I mean? In regards to multiverses, they made a couple of teasing tweets, but nothing about a trailer. They said they're warming up to drop the goods. That means they got nothing, bro. They're just like, all right, we're alive, okay? There's something in the works. But it's not done. It's not done. They saw Mr. Krabs released for Nick All-Stars Brawl 2, and they were like, damn, what are we gonna do? I just want a folder of my photos back from it. Nothing else. They can have my year's worth of progress of Cookie Clicker. They may take my Netflix and Disney Plus. I won't bat an eye to that. But if they mess with that photo folder, blood will shed. Not really, I'm weak as hell, LMAO. But I will do something I really don't want to do. I'll gouge their eyes out. Short stuff, that you? I wrapped up my delivery run and now I'm heading to Australia. I was gonna say Australia. Industria. Wanna ride out here? I might be closer to where you're going. Alright, saddle up crew. We're shipping out. At some point that's gotta be offensive, right? If I do the typical Australian voice, that has to be offensive to some degree, right? Forgive me, please. Forgive me. Alright, next world. Industria. World 8 out of 11? We're making good progress, honestly. I'd say that this is probably my least favorite, only because of these electric fences that kind of disturb the flow of how I usually play, but I'm curious to see how a second playthrough will affect me. I feel like they're going to drop the trailer on Tuesday. That's when they would tend to drop news back in the game when the game was active. Okay. When did they tweet out that stuff, right? That was Tuesday as well, I believe. So maybe they're just giving it a week in advance, right? Also, I hear that the netcode issues with fighters have been mostly resolved. Or at least I heard that from the official Twitter account. I haven't heard anything from like people in the scene or content creators for it. But I hope so. At this point, I'm not sure if I should... I would love to get into fighters proper. But then again, I always say that about every fighting game. I would love to get into them more properly. But it's just too much, man. I just feel like I'm going to get sucked into it. It's too much, man. Ooh. Nice, there we go. Where's everyone else? Where's Max? Where's anyone? We're just chilling, man. I mean, this was a last-minute stream. It really was. I was planning on going to bed and stuff like that, but I was feeling way too sad to be going to bed. That is one piece of advice that I could give you if you're feeling down, which I know some people in chat have been expressing a little bit how they've been, struggling a little bit, and we all get those down days, but what I would say is that try not to go to bed feeling upset. You know what I mean? It's very important that you go to bed with the right mindset. Be grateful about the day. Keep pushing. It'll be all right. And considering that I was a little heartbroken about Toriyama's passing and stuff like that, you know, I was, I don't know. I feel like I would have gone to bed feeling a little like existential about everything. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to stream. I just wanted to play video games on the internet. It can no longer be that I just play video games by myself. It has to be that I play them on the internet specifically, and I would never have it anyway. Tekken is a better game to dip your toes into than DBFZ. Both are great, but the new player experience in DBFZ is going to be a much rougher experience than it would be for Tekken. Okay, gotcha. I mean, honestly, with Dragon Ball FighterZ, like, oh shit. Oh, okay, good. With Dragon Ball FighterZ, I feel like that me playing it would probably come from an appreciation of just how the game is like just constructed, really, and aesthetically, more so than it would be like with Guilty Gear as well. Like, it would be mainly just because it's like, dang, this game looks amazing and it's really aesthetically pleasing to play, and sometimes it's fun. You know what I mean? Whereas Tekken, it would be like, all right, let's do this. I gotta kind of make myself, you know, I gotta make myself capable. I don't read the title. Who's that? Akira Toriyama is the creator of Dragon Ball, and if you've been following the channel for a bit, even though I haven't played any Dragon Ball games, which I should really correct that. Dragon Ball is one of my favorite franchises of all time, and it's on par with Sonic the Hedgehog in terms of my love for it, and in terms of enjoyment, I've enjoyed it more consistently than Sonic the Hedgehog. Like, if there's ever been any new Dragon Ball stuff, I've been there. You know what I mean? And I think it's possible that I discovered Dragon Ball and Sonic around the same time, because my cousin, when I was 4 years old, lived down the street from me, and he's the one that introduced me to Dragon Ball, to Dragon Ball Z specifically. And I feel like that could have happened around that time. What's the fact, Chris? I got good news. I'm going back to making Pizza Tower content. Awesome, dude. Awesome. Very good. Are we still at 14 subscribers, Blurby? Or have we increased the number? Still at 14? We'll get that number up, baby. We'll get that number up. There we go. I'm gonna spend some time sometime very soon just looking at my YouTube analytics for streaming in particular. Not because, again, like, the growth of the channel is the super most important thing. What's up, Free Dart Monkey? Growing the channel beyond what it is right now is not the most important thing in the world for me. But I just want to see how it would, like, how tactfully I could be if I plan streams at more specific times and use certain keywords to like improve SEO, search engine optimization and stuff like that. You know what I mean? We'll see. I am still considering like making YouTube the full-time thing. If I can somehow like make it more business-like. Right now I'm just not paying enough attention to it, mainly because it's just kind of like, is this Mario? No, this is actually Penny's Big Breakaway. I can describe it in a second. But it really is. It's just a matter of like, you know, dedicating way more time to it, honestly. Oh shit. My girlfriend and I met about 5 years ago in a Deltarune game related, in a game Deltarune related. So I'm kind of thinking Toby Fox on that one. Oh, that's cool. But if I wasn't born, I did not get to play the Deltarune related, I wouldn't have met it. That's a wonderful story, man. 5 years though. That's quite a bit. That's quite a bit of time. Congratulations. I hope that you guys weren't on the internet like at the age of like 8 or whatever. I just realized Penny has her own HUD like Peppino. Oh, you're right. Oh, I didn't realize that. Yeah, you're so right. Like on the bottom left. Basically, everything that she does is exactly like how Peppino would react whenever he would string together combos, huh? That's so funny. Wow, I didn't realize that, Blurby. Thanks for pointing that out. So Free Dart Monkey, this is a new indie game developed by the creators of Sonic Mania. This is a 3D platformer, obviously, and it's great that we just mentioned Pizza Tower because much like Pizza Tower, the aim of the pure mechanics of the game really want you to string together, literally string, right? Because you're using a yo-yo, a set of combos, so that you can keep movement going, right? Because if you just like play this as a conventional platformer like Mario, it's going to be pretty slow and pretty boring. And much like Pizza Tower, there's a bit of a learning curve here. But that's maybe even a little higher than Pizza Tower for even just a casual playthrough. But it's still quite a bit of fun. And I think that the comparison to Mario is also apt just because like I think that aerial movement reminds me so much of I would probably say a Hat in Time a little bit more, but I've never played Hat in Time. I've only seen like gameplay of it. But certainly Super Mario Odyssey, like with the way that like you would use Cappy to like maneuver yourself, right? No, we were like 11 or 12. Now that I'm thinking about it, I hate myself for naming my Roblox account the way that I did. It was very cringe. Dude, when I was your age, I named my my PSN account XX Genius _ Omega XX. So you want to talk cringe, buddy? There's no other master than me. I saw a headline that said that Capcom is raising their employee salary or something, which is cool. It's true. Yes, I believe they're raising their employee salary by like 15 to 25% or something like that, which is amazing. But it is certainly something that's a little bit more normalized in Japanese. Even though it's funny because, from what I understand, Japanese work culture can be quite toxic. Mainly because it's like frowned upon if you like, God forbid that you do 40 hours a week. Like that's not enough. You have to do like 70, like at the bare minimum from what I hear. I may be over exaggerating. Hopefully it's not in an offensive way, but that's what I've heard is that Japanese work culture is very, very intense. That being said, when it comes to layoffs and like compensating their employees, it's quite fair compared to the United States. Oh, we got a boss fight. A speedrunner playing this game would be really fun to watch. Absolutely. 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 Oh, yeah, I don't really like this boss. It reminds me of, like, the egg golem from Sonic Adventure 2. Here we go. Got that right here. Giant enemy penguin. Giant enemy penguin. Mecha penguin. Yeah, Basic B. Mecha Pengu? Basic B, when I encountered this boss fight, I was like, this reminds me so much of Battle for Bikini Bottom. This is exactly like a Battle for Bikini Bottom boss fight, dude. 1000%. How did I get hit there? Hold on. Restart that. Restart that. Run it back. Gun. I would love to play. I still haven't played. What's it called? What? Hold on. Run that back. I still haven't played the new SpongeBob game. That's like the spiritual successor to Bikini Bottom. Battle for Bikini Bottom. It's like SpongeBob Time Warp or something like that. Bro! Hold on. Holy crap, it's Moist Critical's giant robot penguin cell. That's funny, actually. Okay, good. I kind of want another good horror game to play. Cosmic Shake? Yeah, Cosmic Shake, that's what I was talking about. That was a game that I just saw that I think you would like. It's like basically a Silent Hill inspired game. What? Jesus. Can of beans attack. I don't have the can of beans, man. But they gotta make a mod where Penny's yo-yo is actually just a can of beans. I think that would be really brave of them. I'll search that up before the end of the stream. OJ, just remind me. No! Don't die! Dang it. Shoot. Not gonna lie, I've been sleeping on the SpongeBob games. I didn't really bat an eye towards Cosmic Shake. I would say give a shot to Battle for Bikini Bottom and then try out Cosmic Shake. There's a remaster for Battle for Bikini Bottom it's pretty decent. If you could somehow emulate the GameCube version, I think that's probably worth more your time. Except for one level that's like a little bit more, it's pretty dark. And it's really difficult to see. But Battle for Bikini Bottom is legitimately one of my favorite games of all time. And it's not because it's like masterful or anything. It really doesn't do anything new beyond the typical 3D platformer shtick. But the thing is that like it's so faithful to SpongeBob, and it's just a really fun thing to just breeze through. You know what I mean? It's super easy going. So I would recommend doing that one. And then I would say try out Cosmic Shake. Oh, the humanity! Or should I say, the vishanity? KO! I think I have a couple of horror games in my library that I haven't gone into yet. Darkwood and Lost in Vivi are two really good ones, but I stopped playing both kind of early because it was too spooky for me. Oh! Darkwood, huh? What's the, is it a 3D, like, type of horror game, or is it kind of like point and click? I remember playing Plankton's Robotic Revenge. Oh, I remember seeing that one in, like, Blockbuster and never renting it. And I thought it was alright until I replayed it, like, 4 years later, and it was pretty fucking boring. Apparently it's the worst SpongeBob game, I think. That honor of worst SpongeBob game goes to the Flying Dutchman's Revenge. That one's just super empty, super boring, nothing going on. I think that the issue from what I remember from Plankton's Robotic Revenge, and this is me going off of Scott the Waz's video, I believe, is that there's just basically, there's not much going on there, you know what I mean? Or rather, not much going on, that's Flying Dutchman's Revenge. It's that it tries to do too much all at once, that's what I meant to say. I could be totally wrong on that, but I would love to give that game, I would love to do like a SpongeBob marathon. Just going through all the games and stuff like that. What kind of place is this? What is this kind of place? What is the general world for Penny's Big Breakaway? That's actually a really good question. Very good question. But it's very cosmic. And it's very wonderful. It's like dreamlike. I love it so much. Have you seen Phobia the Awakening? I still haven't. Unfortunately, I still have not. But spooky games are a thing. You know what? I just discovered a new game. It's an old-ass game. Really old game. But it's based off of a book. A short story, rather. That I also like. I've heard of it, but I just watched a Wendigoon video on it. It's called I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. And the short story is very frightening. Like, it's as terrifying as you could probably think of, like, what hell would look like. Not that it's, like, religious or anything, although there is, like, religious imagery. It's just the fact that, like, these group of humans cannot die. And it's being tortured for basically all eternity by this machine that humanity created. And that machine hates humanity. And it vents out, and it has no purpose except for harming those humans and stuff like that. You know what I mean? This game makes no sense. The thing is, free Dart Monkey. You haven't bought into the sauce yet. This game has a certain amount of sauce that once you pick up and play, it'll all click to you. You know what I mean? Awesome, Vivo. Darkwood is a survival horror game with a top-down perspective. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. But whenever Penny does the yo-yo wheel ride, it reminds me of Pizel's Mac Dash. Oh, a little bit, huh? Yeah. Very funny. Very funny. I actually wonder... I legitimately wonder how much Pizza Tower is going to have an influence on the platforming indie space in the same way that Five Nights at Freddy had an influence on the horror indie space, and the same way that Undertale had an influence on the indie gaming, on the RPG indie space. It might not have much, just because platformers, as much as I love them, I could still recognize that like they're just not like dominant in the gaming space as much as they used to be. Or maybe I could be talking out of my ass. I don't know. I still haven't played Prince of Persia, which that was like one of the first games that I was really excited for this year. Along with Penny's Big Breakaway and stuff like that. But there's not like huge splashes, you know what I mean? Like cultural significant moments. The good old being immortal dilemma. You outlive everyone you love or care, and watch as humanity dies and the sun explodes. The thing is that, like, again, not to spoil too much, I would really recommend... I think that there's a visual novel for it, or a graphic novel for that particular horror story, horror short story. But it's not that they were granted immortality because they wanted to. It was just more so that, like, this machine got them in a state, like, it has total control over their bodies. And so every time that they die, for instance, one character, like, is just, or like two characters just get straight up mutilated. And then they act like they just have to keep going because they like, you know, they're brought back to life and stuff like that. It's so terrible. I don't want to spoil the ending because the ending is, like, really great. But apparently they made a game based off of that novel. And I'm curious to see how much the game... Because that's, like... It's interesting, right? Like, think of it like this. Like, every game that you play, the character that you take control of essentially has an infinite amount of lives, right? Even though you may have a life counter, you as the player can, even after a game over, you could continue to play. The control that you have over the character... Like, let's say that I'm controlling Peppino or Penny or something like that, right? And they fall into these pits of lavas, or they get singed by these flames. Are they not suffering? And am I not, as the player, like, making them endure that suffering? So, even though this game is, like, old, like, from the 90s, I believe, it's kind of, like, very meta, you know what I mean? Which is kind of what you expect, like, out of like a game, out of an indie game especially from this era. You know what I mean? Those hard bars damage you? Yes, they do. Which is why you gotta ride on them. Dash stream. Tomorrow I'm gonna play a horror game on Roblox called Weird Strict Dad. That's just the immigrant experience, buddy. That's crazy. Whoa. How'd you hear about that, Dash stream? Very curious. Have you seen any gameplay of it, or are you going in blind? Bars are too hot, man. What can I say? As you drift away in space forever until the universe collectively and probably resets over and over again. Chris, it sounds like you've given immortality quite a bit of thought. Have you thought about collecting all the Dragon Balls and, you know, just wishing for immortality? Peppino's ass just catches fire if he touches lava. What do you mean? Oh, you're right. But imagine Peppino has, like, a nervous system, right? And it feels all that pain. I, as the player, have influence over Peppino's actions. He's completely at my whim. And I'm making him suffer. You know what I mean? There are certain types of body horrors that just make my skin crawl. You ever play that Flash game where you only get one life and if you die, you can't play the game again? Even if you refresh the page? Really? Wait, really? Wait, which game is that? Boy, oh boy, I can't wait to see what will happen when I die. I have much to say about that, but I won't. All I will say is that it's not up to me, man. It's not up to me what will happen after we die. One chance. I have a next Sonic game, Sonic Adventure 2. You're gonna play that? Awesome, dude. Are you gonna stream it, or are you gonna just play it for yourself for the first time? Sonic Adventure 2 is a really great game. Love that game so much. We actually just streamed it. That was a fun time. I think it's just called You Only Live Once. Ah, I see. Gotcha. I see. YOLO, literally. But it's a Flash game. Is it from like the 2000s, or is it like a recent Flash game? Well, Flash isn't even a thing anymore. Oh, One Chance. Oh, is that the name of the game? The one that OJ was talking about? One Chance? If it was a Flash game, then I hope that there's a way that you could play it. I feel like Flash games certainly needed to be preserved in some way. No! What? Okay, that's a comment that I'll say about... I don't know if it's my controller. I doubt that it is, to be honest. But I feel like sometimes input just does not work the way that it's supposed to. Like with this little double dash that I do, you're supposed to hit the action button twice. Although you can't really spam it. You do have to like have some timing with it. But I've found myself in some situations where I just immediately die. You know what I mean? And next, are you about to beat Sonic Adventure 2, by the way? I already played Sonic Adventure 2. I did the main story. I might be willing to do an all A rank or a Chow Garden playthrough and stuff like that, since homies have been kind of asking for that. I'm just scared of, or not scared, but I just kind of want to keep the variety going, you know what I mean? Hi, Fire Lord. How's it going? It's a pretty old game. I first played it in the late 2000s, I think. Ah, I see. Gotcha. It's basically a Mario game, and in every ending you die. There's no good ending to One Chance. I see. Gotcha. No good ending, huh? So does that mean that you can't play it at all? Until you just literally just die? That's a little lame. This is like... This and Bomber Cyber Fun give me the same feeling of like... I could just be playing this in the background. Like, completely turning my brain off. And still enjoy the movement of it. Because it's so slick. This is like, you know like how like Leafy's here would like have like CSGO gameplay or whatever in the background and stuff like that? I'm about to make like a YouTube commentary video with Penny's Big Breakaway. Just being in the background. Hi-Fi Rush. What about Hi-Fi Rush? That's a great game. I loved that game so much, bro. Shout out to the members who joined for those streams. That was an amazing game. I highly recommend it if you haven't played it yet. I also... there's so many games that I want to play, man. Elden Ring is one of them. I never played a Dark Souls game except for Sekiro. And that's not even a Dark Souls game. That's just a... Well, Elden Ring isn't either, but, you know, like, I haven't played a Souls-like game ever, really. I would love to play Elden Ring before the DLC comes out. I just know I'm going to get my ass kicked, and that's going to take a long, long time. Cheers to the members we got. Absolutely. Thank you so much for all the members that are joining and stuff like that. Apparently, some of the members that were gifted membership, including Flembons, I think I mentioned this last stream, they weren't part of the stream. But you do get gifted memberships even if you're not watching the stream. It just depends on how active you are in the channel. And it's decided randomly. So, you know, people like Chris, you know what I mean? You guys join pretty frequently. Otao, you know? I wish you guys got memberships and stuff like that, but thank you for continuing to watch. You get put in the electric chair because of the browser. Wait, you get put in the electric chair because the browser of that game... The Bowser of that game was dating the princess. I see. Welcome back, Ohm. Welcome back, boy. Why the electric chair, though? Why do you deserve capital punishment? In fact, I'm not... Oh, I don't... Never mind. I was going to say I'm not in favor of capital punishment, but, you know, I'm not going to get political here. This is for Toriyama, after all. You know what I mean? I came in, I heard that you guys were talking about me. Oh, I mentioned that, like, you know, when people gift memberships and stuff like that, it's decided randomly. But it also depends on how active you guys are on the YouTube channel. Like, that's why someone like Cabby was gifted a membership and stuff like that, even though Cabby wasn't present during the stream and stuff. But I do hope that the next time someone gifts memberships that, you know, for all the people that, like, tend to join, that are very consistent in watching the streams and stuff like that, I hope that you guys are able to be gifted memberships and stuff. My brain melted? What did you do that made your brain melt? You put it next to the microwave? The influence that Toriyama's work, just to kind of cap off the conversation, and it surprised me that there's some people in chat that didn't really know who Toriyama is. Toriyama has a very far extending influence and things that you may not even be aware. It's very obvious that Sonic is like derived a lot by Toriyama. Like Super Sonic as a concept is like literally just Super Saiyan. Knuckles and Shadow are quite derivative of Piccolo and Vegeta, very respectively. So is Silver from Trunks and stuff. But I saw a post on Twitter comparing the Titan fights, the choreography of the Titan fights, to the choreography of some of the Dragon Ball fights. And it's funny because it's like basically 1-to-1. And it's just so crazy that even to this day, Toriyama's like original like art from the 90s and 80s has this much influence in the 2020s, you know what I mean? How do you maintain influence like for so long other than just being a creative legend, you know what I mean? The only other thing that I could think of in terms of anime that like has had this much influence is like Akira. So, amazing stuff. Thank you, Toriyama. Thank you so much for all the memories and for providing a not only just an excellent childhood, but a foundational childhood that I cannot wait to share with others. You know, like when I have kids, you know, I can't wait to just like relive that through them. And just the fact that I can connect with so many people. I have connected with so many people based on this IP. You know what I mean? And like I said, like Sonic, it's a little bit weird. It's a little tougher, obviously, to connect with other people's with because Sonic is very popular, but it's like not a lot of people like Sonic. You know, like it's just kind of like, oh yeah, Sonic's a thing that exists, right? Dragon Ball is almost universally loved. Dragon Ball, like, people are aware, and people generally love them. I know that it has its detractors and stuff like that, and that's totally fair. Dragon Ball is not like it's like peak media, but not like in the sense that it's like the greatest writing in the world. But it's super enjoyable. It's super great, and I don't know. There's just this like aspiration for power and strength that is at the core of Dragon Ball, and exemplified through Goku's character, that I think is relatable to everyone. Who is Toriyama? I'm sorry. Toriyama is the creator of Dragon Ball Z. Oh, Dragon Ball. I would recommend the DBF story mode playthrough in honor of Toriyama's passing, but the gameplay of the story mode isn't all that great. But maybe a DBZ Kakarot stream? I have thought about that. A DBZ Kakarot stream, especially since they just released the End of Z DLC, which looks really good. You killed the Bowser by dropping him into lava, and in real life, that'd be horrible. Ah, I see, gotcha. So you're facing capital punishment for that. The Amazing Digital Circus game. Is that what you think? Seeing this, it kind of like Penny does remind me of the Jester from the Digital Circus game, or from Digital Circus rather. The Amazing Digital Circus. I put a toaster in water. I see. That's how you frame your brain. That's how you fight it, right? Felony. Felony. Aggravated jailbreak. Aiding and abetting. Conspiracy to commit courtroom chaos. It's all right here in the Book of Law. In light of your appalling record, and your serial re-offenses, and your saucy attitude, you will stand a formal trial before our highest court of law. Me! Bailiffs, Toss her on the scales of justice. Her crimes will be weighed for all to see. Defendant, you have the right to dodge. High Court is now in session. I never really watched or enjoyed anime. Couldn't get into it, especially because my older brother's forcing me to watch anime with him. Watch this Dragon Ball Z with me. That's how I would be if I were the older brother. I mean, I watched Dragon Ball Z Kai with my sisters growing up on Nicktoons, dude. That was a great time. That was a wonderful time. And I bonded with them over that, you know what I mean? So thank you, Toriyama, for that as well. It's very rare that you see me on stream because I have exams and stuff. Hey, good luck, dude. Good luck. Time to cast judgment. Bro thinks that he's Phoenix Wright. What? Wait! Okay. I'm playing the Infinite Mario 64 thing. Are you? Are you? How is that? How is that? Get life, dog! Alright, it's fine. It's fine. That's not fine. I'm gonna restart. I'm gonna go now, by the way. See ya, Ohm. Good luck with your exams, man. Take it easy. It's interesting. I like it. I'm playing a stupid game? Which stupid game is it? We love stupid games here. Do you think we should add VC to the Discord? It's a little bit of a liability. Like, I don't know what people are talking about, you know what I mean? Like, what if in like the VC people are like calling each other slurs, you know what I mean? Again? Are you kidding me? This is what I'm talking about. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but it's fine. The Podium Pummeler. Great WWE name, actually. Hello? Hello! Yeah, being forced to watch something, right? See ya, Ohm. Take it easy, man. Being forced to, like, watch something, right? Or to play a game, certainly not the best way to get someone involved in the medium, right? Like, chances are, if someone tells you... Oh, my goodness, you're kidding. Okay, okay! I got it, bro. I got it. Okay, fine. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. Zuma's Revenge. Oh, but you can continue from the check one. It's fine, then. I don't mind. People could be doing heinous things in BC, like reading Sonic fanfic. Oh, God forbid. God forbid that people get Sonic X Shadow early. But yeah, I mean, imagine like someone telling you like, hey, watch this movie. You're forced to. I'm sure that it's not going to really translate well into you liking it. Dang it! Depth perception here is a little off, in my opinion. Dang. What? Where did that one hit me? This cannot be. Nobody escapes justice. True justice is inescapable. I am justice. Fun fact, I almost watched all of Space Jam 2 via a random Discord stream. Well, firstly, how did you find yourself in that Discord stream? And secondly, why Space Jam 2 specifically? And thirdly, did you see the Rick and Morty like cameo that they did? If you were innocent, you'd stand still. Stop dodging. I don't like this game. Oh, shit. Damn. There we go, there we go, there we go. Perfect. Just one more, I believe. There we go. What? Oh, are you kidding me? Oh. Perfect. There we go. A little gam. Even if the scales proclaim your innocence, the law of the land will always be absolute. He's so squishy. No, I don't believe it. RIP to the homie. All right. There we go. Recess. The court will adjourn for... Thanks, Yo-Yo. Appreciate that, dog. Nice try, you conniving little creature. Grand theft, contempt of court, biting in the first degree. I'll drag you down to the cells myself. Miss Felon, throughout your impressive criminal career, this court considered Yo-Yo your accessory. Funny GTA reference. Yet just now it acted on its own. Perhaps we might consider this a mitigating circumstance. Miss Felon, Miss Penny, the court will make this offer only once. You may go free. Your home will welcome you again. I will even grant you a spot on stage at the gala. The Emperor could certainly use the help. But you must relinquish Yo-Yo to me. The law can bend, but it must not break. Yo-Yo is a dangerous, disruptive element. To restore order and dignity to this land, I must snap this creature's string. You refuse? Even if you can never perform here again? Very well. Bailiffs! Arrest these criminals! Question mark? So I was bored that day and decided to join a random active VC on this YouTuber server. Which YouTuber? I'm actually really curious to know. I don't know, that's just what they decided to stream, and yeah, I saw the cameo. Which YouTuber was it? Why would they choose to stream Space Jam 2 of all things, man? Alright, we're in the penultimate world. Basically the night of the gala. Very, very fun aesthetic going on right here. These levels are a little annoying to 100% if you're gonna go that route. Not the worst, certainly. And the music is great. Very, very catchy. Very catchy. On a casual playthrough, though, I think this is probably one of the stronger worlds in the game. Everything here is just like so chewy, man. I just want to take a bite out of everything, bro. It wasn't the YouTuber streaming it, it was just some random guy in the server. I see, gotcha. There we go. Oh, oh. This actually reminds me of that Hi-Fi Rush level where I already forgot what the boss's name is. The one that likes to perform and steal the spotlight and stuff. Reminds me very much of that. Perfect. Oh, perfect. I love how this game looks. Me too, man. Me too. Highly recommended if you can afford it. No! Never mind. This game's terrible. 2 out of 10. I actually always have this issue with this part of the level. Ah! Literally this part of the level. This is the only part where I fumble kind of hard. I don't even think it's the game's fault. I think I'm just a little impatient. 2 out of 10. Too much water. Yeah, 1000%. That's what pushed me down. You know, I was a little worried about streaming this late, just because I wasn't sure if like the vibes were going to be off or whatever. Not just because of the Toriyama's passing. Just in general, I wasn't sure. But thank you very much for watching, everyone. Really much appreciated. And hopefully we're all, you know, we're just chilling out right here. Hi-Fi Rush 2. Yeah, Penny's Big Breakaway is actually just Hi-Fi Rush 2 in disguise. It's quite a gameplay shift. And to be honest, I think that the music is a little bit better in Hi-Fi Rush 1, but you know, Hi-Fi Rush 2 has its own unique approach to it, and I can really appreciate that. I will say, Penny's a lot cuter than Kai. Much more bouncy. Toriyama's the creator of Dragon Ball Z, baby. Akira Toriyama. Without him, we would not have Supersonic. Basically, all the major like elements, theatrical elements from the Titan fights and Frontiers and stuff. I almost guarantee we wouldn't have Shadow or Silver without Toriyama's influence. Via Shadow being Vegeta and Silver being Trunks. 1000%. Phenomenal mangaka. If that's what they call it, the creators of mangas and stuff. Great artist. I can't speak to him being a human being. I don't know them personally, but what I will say is that their work very much gave great happiness in this world. Replaying Hi-Fi Rush. Awesome. Very cool. Which difficulty are you playing it in? Since you were replaying it, are you just going to do a casual playthrough or are you going to do hard mode? Perfect. Man, once you click with this game, it's non-stop, man. Are you playing hard mode? Awesome, man. Very cool, very cool. I think if I were to replay Hi-Fi Rush on my own time, I probably would do a hard mode as well. Now that I have a general idea of how to control Kai and do a lot of combos and stuff. Oh, no! There we go, perfect. Alright, so I think that there are like around 3 or 4 levels here in this world. And then the last world has 5. And then there are 15 short levels that we could do. If I could try to do this tonight, that would be pretty great. I'd be really goated. Because then I could just worry about Earthbound on Saturday. My hand is going to the hospital. Why? Why your hand specifically? Are you saying that your hand is going to the hospital without the rest of your body? What's going on here, dude? Are you doing okay? Oh. Wait, oh, it's because of hard mode. I'm sorry. Too many people in here, like, actually, like, type out, like, oh, yeah, like, I'm dying, LOL. They're just like, but I'm watching the stream from the hospital. You know what I mean? So I took that as, like, oh, shit, what happened, Free Dark Monkey? But you're just saying that the pulling off those combos, that's gonna be a little tough. I'm stupid? Yeah, a little stupid. I'm a little stupid. I put my brain right next to the toaster, you know what I mean? That's why I'm a little dummy. I'm a little dummy. I'm a little Free Dart Monkey dummy. I'm dying, LOL. YZV 2024. More like when I'm like at the age of 86. That will be my last. Those will be my last words. I'm dying, LMAO. /SRS. Nice. Perfect. Yeah. Awesome. You know what? I'm gonna pronounce all that for you, Dharma. Hackers be like 7HS, 7HD, 7SD, HUSH, SD, UDH, ZU, ZN, XU8DZ, 7, ZG, SH, XX, HDS, 6, FGS, ICG, XY, GJ, excuse me, CUX, UD, SIJ, CH, CSH, SK, J, CX, J, CK, XC. There you go. Do the busker bonus for real? All right, I will if I actually get it next time. Penny, why EasyB? Are you /J or are you /SRS? Sonic, how do I juju on that beat? Has YEZB broken? I've been broken for a long time, my friend. Oh, we're done with this world. Okay. All right, so we have like 5 or 6 more levels to do in this in the main campaign, and then we'll do the extra levels. But this is it, Edditorium. And the music here, phenomenal as well. Very Cuphead. And that, I mean, is that it has big band jazz energy. Monday has left me broken. Me too, man. Me too, buddy. It's so funny that bro is just now super common to just say all the time. Oh, it's a meme? Where's the meme from? Garfield? Be right back. No worries, buddy. No worries, pal. Jimmy's mom. Oh, I can't wait to do more Earthbound, man. It's basically a cat meme. Like Garfield, then. That is Garfield. I cannot wait for more Earthbound, man. It's going to be a great stream on Saturday. It won't be as early as I did last week, though. It'll probably be a night stream. Well, night in the West Coast. And in America. That's how late it'll be. But I can't wait. It'll be a lot of fun. I was watching a small I was watching a little bit of a walkthrough to see how far I made it in the game, because I was like, oh, you know, I finished on it. That means that I must be making really good progress then. What we covered in these past 2 streams, which has totaled to probably about 6 hours of gameplay, that walkthrough covered in like 46 minutes. So we got quite a bit to do for Earthbound. Quite a bit. But I'm enjoying my time. And I'm enjoying that, like, I'm handling it at my own pace. Along with, like, people like Thomas or Horse Vanisher, I believe. I just remember their part of their username is Horse. Having them in chat to direct and stuff like that, that was really great to have. Also, I have a question. For those that are still watching, I would really appreciate any feedback. These thumbnails, I'm trying to incorporate my face a little bit more. I try not to do that just because it's like, how pretentious is that of me to include myself in the thumbnail and stuff like that? But they seem to be the ones that get like a little bit more clicks. And that's been a thing since like the chill streams, like where I didn't have to worry about like creating a specific thumbnail and stuff. And to be honest, I do get my thumbnail inspos like for like when I include my face like from Moist Critical and stuff like that, just because I know that people really like how like at least it's perceived to be super authentic and stuff. So should I continue to do that? Would you guys like for those thumbnails to be in that way? I really don't mind. I just feel like it might be a little old or whatever. Someone should make a banner of all of us from your channel, for real? Oh, dude, that'd be awesome. That'd be great. If we just had, like, especially for like the members and stuff like that, that'd be great. I wouldn't be able to do that. That's a little too much commitment right here, but you know, it's fine. But yeah, the thumbnail game. Should I keep including myself? I just don't want it to come across like a pretentious loser or whatever that thinks that there needs to be a face. I like the old ones. All right. What do you like about the old ones, Free Dart Monkey? If you could specify specifically. I just don't like seeing your face. Get that shit out of here, dude. I feel like the old ones have a little bit more slick to them. Or I don't even say old, like they're just, you know, the other style with YZB on the corner and stuff like that. I just don't know if they're that clickable, you know what I mean? They look nice in a graphic sense, but I feel like I get way more clicks with my face on there for some reason, which is funny because it's like no one knows who I am, you know what I mean? Other than like maybe 1,140 people. The characters, that's fair. That's fair. Like having Sonic on there, Penny and stuff like that, it's great, right? Which, I mean, I could include in these thumbnails as well, like in my thumbnail right now. I posted something in memes. I'll pull it up in a second. Oh, I didn't do the busker. My bad. I didn't do the busker bonus. Might be. What was the meme? Oh, I can't watch that on stream, unfortunately. Just because it's not like a browser appropriate video or whatever. But shout out to memes in the Discord chat. Had to dip for a few minutes. What did I miss? I asked the chat, what would they prefer for their thumbnails and for my thumbnails and stuff like that, for streams especially. Because today's thumbnail as well as the Earthbound one, they include me, they include my face and stuff like that. And I'm noticing that generally, whenever I include myself on the thumbnail, like I have like a quick like screenshot or whatever, and like maybe something else, like those streams tend to get a little bit more clicks than usual. And I'm wondering if I should just lean into that way more instead of instead of doing like the typical like YZB like video game like thing. I should just take a quick screenshot of my face or whatever, like with an expression, and then maybe include like a little PNG or whatever. That sounds so lazy, and it really is. And to be honest, it's quicker to make. Like I made that thumbnail in like less than 5 minutes, whereas most of the thumbnails that I do, I recycle the thumbnail, right? That's the other thing, is that there's more variety kind of with these thumbnails that I'm doing with my face in it, because it really is like a new picture every day. But the thing is that there's just a little bit more, I don't know, it's, I guess more customizable with the other style that I do, which I don't mind as well, but it does take some time for creating the thumbnail, and then like after the stream, like kind of like work editing it and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Rob will not understand the meme I was talking about, I guess. Oh, I see. Oh, I know which meme you're talking about, because I saw the thumbnail for the meme that you sent. Fire Lord. That's always a creepy one. Play RoboQuest? Is that a Roblox game? What's RoboQuest about? Also, Overwatch 2 is apparently doing a skin collab with Cowboy Bebop. Really? Wait, really? They did a reanimation of the classic Cowboy Bebop intro with Overwatch 2 with a collab skin. No way! No way, that's actually really cool. The animation is really cool. I haven't seen what the skins look like in the game, and I don't play Overwatch 2, but I still want to see how the skin looks. I'd be curious to see how that looks as well. Overwatch 2 is like completely doo-doo, right? Especially like considering that Blizzard itself as a company is complete doo-doo. Poo-poo dog water and stuff like that. I hate it. I don't know. I try not to say I hate it. But Blizzard is very messed up. Oh, another thing. Video game company adjacent. Rest in peace to Rooster Teeth as well. I don't really consume a lot of Rooster Teeth content, but I do know that like Rooster Teeth is responsible for Ruby and stuff like that, as well as like other gaming groups. The only one that I really paid attention to was Funhouse. I really loved Funhouse when I was a teenager. I haven't watched a lot of Funhouse content recently, but I always remained subscribed, and I always like appreciated what like the members of Funhouse do, because they're very talented and very dedicated to the job and stuff like that. It's a shame that these layoffs are happening and stuff like that. It really just does seem that like the internet space, it just does not seem that sustainable. You know what I mean? But I hope that those, especially in Funhouse and everyone else at Rooster Teeth, who had the best of intentions to maintaining the company afloat, I hope that they're able to find. Oh no! Oh goodness gracious, no! Oh, cool. Very fun. Wait. Yeah, this is how you know that it's inspired by Sonic the Hedgehog, man. Wait, can I go back? Into the void, man. Into the void. Where's the death zone? How far can I make it? I can't make it that much farther anymore. Hey, but these combos though, look at the combo. I'm gonna reach 100. I'm gonna just spam the X button. I think from what I've seen, it's Cassidy with the Spike Spiegel skin, Ash with a Faye Valentine skin, Somra with an Ed skin, and Maga is Jet. Oh, Maga is Jet? That's funny. Killbox machine broke. Yeah, it really has broken. This is what I meant earlier, by the way, that there's a level of jank in this game that this isn't the first time that it happens either. Although the last time that this happened, I was able to die like after a couple of seconds. Here, I've gotten that combo to 100. Oh, and I got an achievement. You guys can't see that on screen, but I got an achievement. Hundo Club. Get a combo over 100. That's so funny. Anyway, all right. At least you can start from the checkpoint, so you don't have to restart the whole game. But yeah, that's what I meant by like some soft locks happening and stuff like that. But as I was saying, yeah, shout out to everyone that was involved in Rooster Teeth and stuff like that. I really do wish the best. And honestly, with how creative everyone was well, mostly everyone was at Rooster Teeth, I have no doubt that things are going to work out just fine for them, honestly. It just sucks because getting laid off from a company that is like going under, that's so many jobs being lost, and it's a scary time out here where if you don't have a job, geez man, how are you gonna be able to handle it? But you know, prayers up for them. Prayers up for them. And thanks for the memories as well. Thanks, Funhouse. Appreciate that. I meant Sombra. I don't know what's up with these typos. It's late, man. That's what you get for working these late night shifts, bro. They bother you. They get to you. They get to you. Alright, here we are doing the level. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna do the Buster Basket. The struggle of the modern day artist, man. I know. For real, for real. No true words have been spoken. There we go. Perfect. Oh, that was cute. I love that move. What even is a busker? Yeah, so basically a busker is... We're not gonna do that again. Banger. Yeah. You know it. Alright, here we go. 11-3, we have 3 more levels to do, including this one. They got you doing Street Fighter inputs. Yeah, for real, dude. For real. Hey man, maybe this is a sign that I can actually do a Street Fighter game. Maybe I can actually play. Maybe this is a sign that I could do Street Fighter competitively. No problem. After these last 3 levels, can we watch a random video of mine? Not a new one? Maybe. It is getting pretty late for me. And especially since after these last 3 levels, there are still like the extra levels that I want to do that might take a little bit of more time, just because of how difficult they can be. Oh, dang it, come on. But if I have enough energy, then I'll pull it up. If not, then we could save it for Saturday. I've been trying to get that money, dude, like through Moist Critical streams. I have that notification on, and every time that he's like, I'm giving away money, I'm right up on that, and then the Google form crashes. Oh no, come on. The Google form crashes, and I'm just like pressing F5 until I eventually get that, until I get entered, and then I don't win, and it's so funny. You should add Sheldon from Big Bang Theory over Penny's face. What would be the reason for that? Why would I do that to Penny? And would I do modern Sheldon, or should I do young or classic Sheldon? Apparently, the actor who plays Sheldon from actual Big Bang Theory is supposed to make an appearance on in Young Sheldon. Why is this not clicking for me? Which is actually, I imagine, is low-key kind of hype. Modern Sheldon, classic Sheldon, Sheldon Generations indeed. Sheldon Generations indeed. Sheldon X Penny Generations. Ah, Big Bang, Big Bahinga. That's so true. That's so true. I like it, at least for my audience, I have effectively Mandela'd Penny's Big Breakaway. It is not even Breakaway anymore. It's just Bahinga. Everyone trying to get that moist money. Shout out to Charlie for doing that, though. For just willingly giving away the money that he's earning. That's quite charitable for him. That's amazing. That's a great thing to do. Right, we should be around halfway through the level now. MatPat does stop doing theories like on Saturday, I believe. I think Friday's the last film theory, which for me, I find MatPat's content really resonated with me with film theory. Game theory, obviously, I was there from the beginning, but film theory was like, as an adult, like that's what I kept coming back to, because he would cover like a bunch of like internet analog horror stuff, and that made me like kept my interest, as well as, you know, actual film stuff. So I got to tune in for that one. I never really watched much of food theory or style theory. I watched some here and there, but it was film theory and obviously game theory that kept me going and stuff like that. So tomorrow and Saturday, those will be the last ones, man. I'm gonna definitely tune into that game theory. I don't know what it'll be though, because they already did his last FNAF theory. I thought that was gonna be the final one, to be honest. Maybe he'll go back to his roots and do a Chrono Trigger theory. That would warm my heart. I remember exactly which video it was that made me a fan of MatPat, and it was the Portal to Companion Cube theory, whether there was a dead body in the Companion Cube and stuff like that. And I remember that it was like he was like trying to weigh, like I think he was trying to convince us with like the fratricide achievement that you get in Portal 1. And that's where I was like, yo, wait. I never thought of it that way. R.I.P. MatPat, you will always be in our hearts. But that's just a theory. A gay theory. Thanks for watching. You should check out El Toro 64 Russ on YouTube. He makes shorts, SFM animations, and he gives character models these surreal, almost uncanny proportions. Really? Really now? Is that similar to SM64 Mario or whatever? Like the one where Mario looks really weird? It's a little too kids content for me. Although I remember that some people in chat once recommended it. But what about this guy? What's his like angle? Oh, can I make it? Maybe I can make it. Come on. Hold on. No, hold on. There we go, perfect. I was gonna play something, but I forgot what. Yeah, you mentioned earlier that you were gonna play something. Perfect. There we go. Where am I supposed to go? Where am I supposed to go? Ah. Oh. Mainly just weird SFM animations using TF2 characters. I see. Gotcha. How many subscribers do they have? Are they pretty popular? I commented on one of MatPat's videos, but I can't remember which one. Do you remember at least which channel it was? Yeah, I wonder what I wonder what the last video game that he's going to cover on Game Theory is going to be. I actually wonder what the last film theory that he's going to do is going to be. That'll be quite interesting to watch tomorrow. Oh, it was a Game Theory? I see. Gotcha. Oh, damn. Bye-bye. Oh, okay, that's a good number. That's a good number. El Toro has 895k subs. That's pretty good. How long have they been doing YouTube for? There was this other SFM, I think it's SFM animator that does mainly Sonic content, Balnea Productions. I never really got into their stuff, to be honest. But I know that they have been asking for patrons on Patreon lately to mainly sustain their stuff because their YouTube channel gets like kids contented by YouTube like quite frequently, even though it's not really kids content. It's not really like edgy content either, but it is like not necessarily for kids either, and thus can't really get monetized or really like searchable by the algorithm. So shout out to Balnea Productions. Shout out to SFM animators in general. There's quite a bit of talent to be able to make so many like creative things just using off of one platform. Babinga. Joined YouTube in 2012. I see. Wow. They've been in the game for a while then. Well, I think this channel will probably say that I joined YouTube. Actually, can someone check on my YouTube profile if they're able to? And see when I joined YouTube according to this, according to YouTube itself. Play Frontiers, fun. When you sent that image of a Senric in the Discord, Firelord, I just spent like maybe 10 minutes on Google Images searching up what a Tenric looks like. It was very peaceful. 2014. Interesting. That's when I made my main YouTube account, so I wonder if it's linked to that. ...2014. Some of y'all were born in 2014. That's crazy. This YouTube channel is just as old as you guys. That's insane. Oh! Channel's gonna be 10 years older this year. Yeah, I know. Crazy, huh? Oh, this is the last level in the game, I think. And then we just have a boss fight. Woo! This music is a banger. It is animated by T-Lopes? Absolutely. You got that right. You got that T-Lopes signature sound. You fat fingered it. Oh, OJ. I consider the start of this channel to be 2021, though. I feel like that's the true start of the channel. It's when I made that Sonic Unleashed video. Sonic Unleashed Redux video. That's where it all began. This here. Perfect. Whoa! Nice. There we go. This should be the end. This looks great. Phenomenal, man. This is making me want to revisit Crash 4. That game was goated, but also frustrating. Does Crash 4 have a level that's like similar to this at all? There we go. Perfect. Perfect. And let's try to do a Basker bonus. Why not? There we go. I feel like Yo-Yo should be able to drift. Yeah, that's a good point. When you're on that thing, it doesn't really feel like you're drifting all that much, to be honest. That's all right. All right, there we go. Final boss time. Welcome to the annual Imperial Gala. What a crowd, what a night! We auditioned promising new acts this year. I find it cool that Tenrics are just cooler looking hedgehogs. Absolutely. I didn't even know they were green like that. Or we would have if our Emperor's underpants hadn't been, Anyway, we won't bore you with a stale old show. Crash War has a level that takes place in sort of a Mardi Gras style jazz festival / parade. Oh, that sounds fun. Now, introducing our new, fresh, never before seen, absolutely unexpected headlining act. Pulls out the gun. Eddie, the Emperor. Eddie fumbled hard. There you are, little artist. We can't let him go on like this, can we? Why don't you get up there and work some magic? This stale old show could use your help. You're the reason everything's gone wrong. You're the reason everybody laughs at me. I'll crush you like a bug. I'll smash you into paste. I'll gra. King DDD time. Alright, here we go. Final boss. Hey, short stuff. Look like you could use this. It'll be a shame for this show to stop. Tonight only, Yo-Yo's powers will be unlimited. Good luck, little artist. Eddie Presley. Eddie Presley indeed, dude. This boss fight's not too bad. Just gotta do this a couple times, and then it gets a little janky afterwards. Not the worst. Muppet face head ass. Yeah, for real. Stop sounding like an idiot, but smart. What can I say? That's just my direction for him, alright? That's just my direction for him. You wouldn't understand. A true artist like me. I'd say bosses are pretty much the weakest point of the game. Much like several 2D platformers, really. Not the worst. In terms of, like, you know, like what I played in general. But certainly, like, the weakest point of the game. The game really shines when it comes to the actual, like, levels themselves. And I wish we had more bosses like the Puppet Penny type of thing, where you're, like, racing to the finish. Because then that really makes use of, like, everything that you've, of, like, getting used to all the controls and stuff like that. Which is really great. This is kind of like the sumo ring. I think this is the end of the first phase of the boss. Oh, this is very much, this is very Hi-Fi Rush right now, actually. Ba-boom, baby. Oof. Ow. I tried my best to be the leading man. I really did. But something's missing. I was so much stronger when I was part of a pair. I've been so stubborn. I wish I could tell you. If only you were here again. Taboo. Well, I feel positively inspired tonight. And that's consequential, coming from me. What do you say? Shall we see something new? Taboo! Eddie, the show must go on. And now Taboo's against us for some reason. I guess it's for the sake of putting on a great show. But now we gotta deal with this. She is so ears, for real. Ride the penguin flock to the top of this cosmic colossus. There we go. Alright, so we got this right here. And then we just gotta, like, evade penguins and stuff like that. The perception makes the control a little weird, and it's a little slippery on here, but it's, again, not the worst. But if you die, you gotta kind of, like, skip through that cutscene over and over again. And you can fall off on the edge, which is really not fun. It's fine. There's a special level, yeah, there's a special level. Okay. There's a special level, one of the hardest levels in the game, involves you riding on the yo-yo. And that took me about 20 minutes to do on my first playthrough. Might take me less, might take me more with the streaming curse, but we'll see, What happened there? Hello? What happened there? Reminds me of It Takes Two. It kind of does remind me of It Takes Two a little bit. I see what you mean. In like a very abstract sense. Boss fight against a character named Taboo? Subspace called. Dude, I really want to do a Subspace emissary playthrough. I feel like it's time. The homies need it. The homies need it, man. Ouch. Okay, I only have two more lives here. Oh, one more. Please do not fall off right here, man. Pull out the gun. The gun. Destroy the child. Okay. Whirling wayfarers. Delightful delicacy. Oh, right. It's this part right here. I think this is the last part. Nope. I do that. No! Depth perception. Dude. Depth perception. Give me that ice cream. Give me that ice cream. Wow. Alright, I just gotta go for it then. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Perfect. It Takes Two is a phenomenal game. Played that with my homie Kenzu. Oh, let's go. I hope you recorded that. What is this, wireframe Eddie? Totally. I forced my friend to play it with me? How do you force someone to play It Takes Two? There we go. We have finished Penny's Big Bahinga. You force it with a gun at gunpoint. Penny did that big bang for real. This truly was Penny's Big Bahinga, wasn't it? Wasn't it, folks? This game definitely gives it a Hat in Time vibes. Oh, 100%. If you like Hat in Time, you'll love Penny's Big Bahinga, dude. Death just happened. Oh, that was a reunion of two kindred souls. I love A Hat in Time. Then you'll love this game. In terms of its control and its total aesthetic, dude. The Judge Rai really reminds me of an eccentric Phoenix Wright character, right? It does. It does. Totally. There we go. There we go. Penny's Big Breakaway. I love this model, by the way. I absolutely love the art direction right here. Looks great. All right. What did we think, everyone? I'm curious to see what the chat's general reaction to it was. I never finished the Hat in Time DLC. Oh, that's right. There was DLC for it, huh? Creative director Christian Whitehead, of course, from bears repeating Sonic Mania fame. But this game totally exceeds its predecessor, that being Sonic Mania. I love this game. That was awesome. Great. I'm glad to see that people were receptive to it. I told you guys you would love it. I knew that you guys would really enjoy this. Of course, audio director James Sutton, but lead composer T. Lopes. Shout out, of course. Shout out to T. Lopes. This game truly had one of the biggest bahingas. It had the biggest of bahingas, baby. Oh, Tyson Hess. Shout out. That was obviously... Oh, and Takashi Iizuka. For special thanks, obviously. I don't think they had any direct involvement, but certainly the blessings, of course. Oh, and Shota Nakama. And Naoto Oshima. Yeah, Jun Sonoe, of course. I didn't realize this on my first playthrough. Huh. But yeah. T-Lopes is goated. Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, it bears repeating, obviously. The Sonic Mania DNA certainly flows through the music. But I think T-Lopes, even... Oh, in loving memory to Shenta and Bridges? Oh, in loving memory. In loving memory. I think that this game surpasses its predecessor in a sense that it really does not try to be Sonic Mania 2 or Sonic Mania in 3D. Obviously, this is a momentum-based character. So the parallels to Sonic are there. And, of course, the music. But beyond that, I really do feel that Penny does have a... Penny has her own identity as a protagonist, and Penny's world is it's smaller, right? Like the platforming is a lot more close together compared to a typical Sonic 3D platformer. And yet like the control is so fine-tuned that you are rarely overshooting unless if you do it from a place of not really understanding the controls. And stringing together a bunch of combos just is so satisfying. It's so satisfying. Imagine if someone modded Penny into Sonic Frontiers. Dude, that'll happen like next week probably. Now, when do we get Peppino's Big Breakaway? Listen, we need a collaboration between Big Pig and the people and Christian Whitehead, and we're good. Camera's not focusing, my bad. And then we'll get that Peppino's Big Breakaway. Free Dart Monkey, you said 100% time. Listen, this is my second save file. I already 100%ed on my first save file, which is how we were able to get access to all of the 15 special world levels. What about Sonic's Big Breakaway? You see, it's funny because like I can see Penny's control scheme translating well into Sonic level design. Like if she were a little bit faster. But Sonic would need to be like drastically slowed down in order for him to be totally part of like... Well, actually, maybe Adventure Sonic could work well in Penny's level design, actually. I take that back. 200% time? Maybe if this was Cuphead or Donkey Kong Country. Actually, Donkey Kong Country is like 104%, I believe, not 200. Shout out Evening Star, man. Cannot wait to see what else is in store in the future. We're already starting off with a big bang, with a big bahinga. Someone's gonna mod Sonic into Penny's Big Breakaway somehow, I bet. Oh, 1000%. They already modded them into this Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, and it looks great. Miss Felon. Or perhaps I should call you Miss Demeanor. You owe the court some community service. One whirling wafer's worth, to be precise. I wonder if that's like the bad ending. Like, what if you have to do like a whole run through with all the, like doing all like of everyone's like community service, and you should be good. I actually don't know, but yeah, 100% right here. Also, in a member stream, could you play that song that I put in promotions? For sure. I say specifically in member stream because I don't know if it's copyrighted. Yeah, that's totally good. That's totally fine with me. All right, so we're back on my main file, and just to show that I got it 100%. Ba-bam. Everything collected right here. Everything collected. Now, the what you see off to the right, you see like 6 gold things, right? The ones on the top are what you do when you like basically do community service, like basically help everyone out. The ones at the bottom are like the collectible like tokens that you get scattered around the level. And those tokens help you get access to the Starglobe levels. Now you do need to collect all of them in order to access every level. And I think it's worth it. I think these levels are quite fun and they test everything that you've learned. These are basically the final levels of the game. Clearly, PBB is just the dev team preparing for their true magnum opus. Sonic 3D Blastmania, baby. Let's go. You see the vision. You see the vision, OJ. You ain't Joe Biden. You're right, I'm not Joe Biden. Very insightful. All right, let's start here. Star 1, on a roll. These levels are very short, but they focus around specific gameplay elements. So in this case, whatever these rolls are. And they're kind of one shot. There are barely any checkpoints here, if any. Also, the music, super fun. Reminds me so much of like the 90s. Oh, what happened there? I'm just fumbling right now, but some of these can be quite tough. Others are not so difficult. Right now, I'm just literally fumbling really hard. I don't know. There we go, perfect. We haven't seen Sonic news in a couple of days. I wonder what Sonic Team is up to. I don't expect to hear Sonic news until the summer, really. Because I believe Sonic X Shadow Generations is supposed to come out in November, which is quite late, TBH. And I'm a little concerned about runtime. I'm really hoping that, like, Sonic X Shadow Generations is like a 5-hour deal for the Shadow campaign. And I really hope it's a multitude of levels. I think my worst nightmare would just be if, like, it's one long level with, like, 3 boss fights scattered, like, on, throughout. I would absolutely die inside if that were the case. But it's alright, I guess. We'll see. We'll see. I would love it if Sonic X Shadow Generations came out in, like, September or something like that. Like, late September. I know that the movie's supposed to come out in December, so strategically it makes sense for them to release something that's so tied to Shadow the Hedgehog. Closer to the movie. But, you know, considering that it's like basically just DLC, I would hate if we waited that long for it. Unless if they just really need to polish it up, you know what I mean? Oh, was the runtime 69 or something like that? 4 minutes and 20 seconds? 420's coming up, man. I don't smoke anymore. But if I did, I would definitely do a 420 stream for the homies. Maybe for members. I wonder when they're gonna make Sonic Frontiers 2. I would expect to an announcement in the summer for Summer Games Fest, because we're nearing at this point 2 years since the release of Sonic Frontiers. I would expect an announcement in Summer Games Fest, and then the announcement, and then like the release date being like 2025 maybe, like late 2025. If not, maybe they'll just do a teaser similar to how they announced Sonic Frontiers, which basically gave us nothing, at Summer Games Fest, and then it'll say coming soon, and then next year during a Sonic Direct, they'll announce the game's like release window of like maybe either late 2025 or early 2026. Oh, runtime. Sonic game. He runs. I'm about to time you out right there. Just kidding. But they waited 4 years to even announce Frontiers. Yeah, but at the same time, like, after Sonic Forces, they really needed to, like, go back to the drawing board, you know what I mean? And that could take some time. Whereas, Frontiers itself, like, you already had the skeleton for what they specifically want to do with this franchise, you know? Now, the only way that I could see there being a longer period of time is if they do the adventure remakes, which I think is a smart move to do. Well, I don't know. I was gonna say it's a smart move to do, like, because of the movie, The movies, the third movie is gonna probably be like super tied to the adventure games in general. You know what? I kind of expect Perfect Chaos to show up. To be honest, like I know that like it's gonna be Shadow, right? It's gonna be Adventure 2, basically. But Sonic Movie 2 combined Sonic 2 and Sonic 3. I have a feeling that that Sonic 3 is gonna combine the elements of Adventure 1 and Adventure 2, both of them. The open zone formula is developed and all they need is expand it in. Yeah, exactly. Oh, wow. I got a postcard. Yeah, so basically when you get like the maximum amount of points, you get these little postcards and stuff like that. I don't know if it's concept art or anything, but they're really cool. That's the only thing that I haven't done in this game for collecting everything. Alright, Twirler Trouble. Alright, I remember this one giving me a little bit of trouble too. Aptly named, I suppose. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Dang it. Shoot. Just dropped Shadow the Hedgehog 2 already. That's what I'm saying, man. If Sega was smart and they had the balls, they would drop Shadow the Hedgehog 2 already. Why Penny had that old hair? No. Maybe she's stressed, man. Why are we judging? I've been seeing more white hair on me lately, honestly. And I don't mind the white hair at all. I worry about male pattern baldness, which is why this stream is sponsored by Hims. Are you worried about erectile dysfunction and old hair? Use my code, link in the description, YEZB. This ad is not, by the way, this stream is not sponsored by Hims at all. In fact, this stream isn't even monetized. Also, I don't think my demographic really cares about Hims yet. They don't care about becoming 30 yet, for at least under 15 years. At least. No! I was doing so well initially. Come on. Alright, come on. I keep getting ads like that? Really? I would imagine because of your age, Firelord, you wouldn't get targeted for that type of stuff. Lately, I've been getting targeted that type of stuff lately. And I'm like, I know, dude. I know I'm almost 30. Oh, on regular TV, I see. Gotcha. Alright, come on. Old Easy Bake, for real. At some point when I turn 30, it will probably become Old Easy Bake instead of Young Easy Bake. I cannot be calling myself Young Easy Bake once I'm 30, dude. It's too late for me. It's too late for me, dude. I'm gonna recline my chair a little bit. Ooh. Sink in my chair a little. Eating chomic, dude. Like, bro, I'm not 50 yet. You will be one day. You will be one day. It'll get there. It'll get there. Old Hard Liquefy. I love that username on your Discord. Shoe Buckler. Alright, here we go. This is a tougher level, too. I'm hungry for chomic, brother. I'm hungry for the chomics. For the chompster. Love the music here, though. Very chill vibes. Alright, here we go. Just got it here. Perfect. And we're almost done. What? Oh, I was literally at the end. Oh, fine. This is perfect for like a midnight stream, for the record. It's 12:30 almost on the West Coast. Really is like a dream-like state that I'm in right now. What's up, Heinrich? What's up? Again. I love that that's how you announce yourself. Again. What's up, Heinrich? How we doing, man? How we doing? We're almost done with Penny's Big Bahinga. We already finished the main campaign. We're just doing the extra levels, which I already unlocked in my previous save file. We got 10 more levels, I believe. When's the next member stream? Tomorrow? By the way, tomorrow. That's what I meant to say. Member stream is tomorrow. We're gonna do Katana Zero. Deja, what's up, man? What are you doing up so late, man? The Pink Lord. The Pink Lord. She's here. Deja, were you ever a fan of Dragon Ball? Or have you ever consumed any of Akira Toriyama's drawings and stuff like that? What am I doing up so late? I mentioned in chat, I didn't want to go to bed like feeling so sad about Toriyama's passing and stuff, you know? That actually really does affect me, man. It really did affect me. So, I wanted to stream, I wanted to do something that made me happy, and I don't know, I feel like in a roundabout way, Toriyama inspiring and entertaining so many people of all different ages, like, and all different backgrounds. It kind of made me want to stream a little bit, you know, because, you know, I'm just a small streamer right here, but I know that to some level, I'd be entertaining some people. I'd be entertaining some folks of different ages, different backgrounds and stuff like that. And what's better than making people smile? You know what I mean? So shout out to Akira Toriyama. Just, of course, so sad, man. I know. So sad. Pink Overlord has arrived, indeed. Mamong. Hey, what's up, bro? What's going on, dude? What's going on, dog? Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's a late stream tonight. It's a late stream. But we're gonna keep going until we finish Penny's Big Breakaway. I didn't consume much Dragon Ball stuff, but dude, that's so sad. I know. The thing is that you don't even have to consume so much Dragon Ball. You know what I mean? Like, Toriyama's just has influenced so many things. Oh, SMG5, what's going on, man? You changed it. It was the first show that got me into anime. Me and my sisters would watch it together. Ah, very cool, very cool. Oh, I'm a Mona, hell of a boss. She's getting in trouble for trying to run up the wall like Dragon Ball opening. Oh, I see. I think that part where he's running up the wall is from Dragon Ball, one of the movies, one of the Dragon Ball Z movies. It's Earth's Strongest, I believe. World's Strongest, I believe. That was the movie. Which is funny because they would show all that, like Goku going Kaioken and stuff like that, like in the show's opening, but that wouldn't actually appear in the actual show. It would only appear in the movies, and the movies were fire, for the record. I am a staunch supporter, except for Dragon Ball Z Bio Broly. I love all the Dragon Ball movies. Too easy. Easy money. There we go. One of the biggest things he influenced was Sonic, wasn't it? Oh, 1000%. That's why we have Supersonic, Hypersonic, Shadow, Silver, everyone. Knuckles. We're making good progress. We're making very good progress. And we're nearing up around the time that I stopped streaming anyway. Oh, Supersonic 2, obviously. Alright, Fire Freeway. Is this the one that I was thinking of that's like super difficult? Yes, okay, this is the toughest level in the game. Bar none. You're basically on a timer. And the control isn't like the smoothest. It's fine, but it's like, it adds a layer. Alright, here we go. Yeah, see, there you go. Yeah, I knew that would happen. So in order to, here's a bit of tech that's a little interesting about Penny. Is that when you press the other action button, the B button on my Xbox controller, that enables Penny to do the peel out, right? To ride on the yo-yo itself. But the thing is that you can set it up mid-air, but if you're too close to the ground, it won't like make contact. If you're too high, it won't touch the ground. Or rather, if you're too low, it'll like clip through the wall. It'll clip through the floor. And if you're too high, it won't make contact for you to make like the to do it, right? So you have to be like perfectly aligned in order to do it. Let's do this. Let's do this, Heinrich. This for you, buddy. So what I would suggest doing is that, like, the perfect height would just be to do, like, one hop. Don't hold the jump button for too long. And then try to do it. But if you get hit, obviously that interrupts it, right? I believe Frontiers is the most Dragon Ball-like Sonic game because of how they handle the Hedgehog fights. Oh, 1000%. Like the like Sonic punching a hole through Giganto. That's basically what Sonic does to Goku does to King Piccolo. And then Trunks cutting Frieza in half is essentially what Sonic does with the Knight. Although that's a little bit less, of a Dragon Ball reference. But certainly what Goku does to King Piccolo. That's 1000% a Dragon Ball reference. I still don't know what the hell Bio Broly is. Beats me, man. I don't know what they were thinking with that one. But we got the family Kamehameha, which is kind of hype, which I do love. Oh no! This is hard mode. Indeed, this is the toughest level in the game. Most frustrating for sure, but it's doable. In fact, like, just this one part took me a long time, but eventually once I got the timing down, like, it becomes an easy task. Not too difficult. The second part is where shit gets real. There we go. Alright, let me wait here. Go. Actually, no! Oh. That must have been frustrating to watch. Alright. And no checkpoints here either. I don't think there are any checkpoints here. But I'm always a fan of like things like this where they test all the mechanics that you pick up during the game. No! There we go. Perfect. No! Dang it! I barely scratched the surface, dude. DBZ is super iconic. Makes me wonder what will happen with the franchise in the future. Now, to be fair, to answer that question, Toriyama's involvement in Dragon Ball, he is like, apparently he did create the new series that's supposed to come out, Daima, and he did seem super enthusiastic about it, which I really hope that this isn't a Satoru Iwata situation where a lot of people were not feeling Daima. A lot of people are like hating on Daima. And I really hope that he got to see that people are super excited about where the manga's going, which is mainly headed by Toryotaro, which is his apprentice. And Toriyama doesn't have that much, like, not 100% control over Super. But he certainly did spearhead the movies, as well as Daima, right? But I really hope that this is like the negative reception to Daima's reveal, because it's not Super Season 2 or Super 2. Like, I really hope that he didn't pass away thinking that he fumbled, you know what I mean? Because again, he seemed really passionate about it. And what immediately came to mind was like Satoru Iwata's passing with the Wii U and Metroid Prime Federation's like reveal. Because Satoru Iwata basically passed away not long after he got heckled to death. Whoa, oh jeez, I didn't mean it like that. Heckled really badly because of Metroid Prime Federation Force reveal. Like, if you guys weren't around that time or weren't on the internet that much, basically it had been years since the last Metroid piece of media, and the first thing that they reveal at E3 is like a spin-off of Prime for the 3DS that looked really mid, and people were really, really upset. And this was around the time that like the Wii U was like basically like in the hole. I should have been able to make that one. Yeah, like, you know, like this was like when the Wii U was like doing really badly. I know that the Wii U is like revered now, like as a console that was kind of ahead of its time and like, you know, looked upon nostalgically. But as someone who owned the Wii U basically since launch, no, it was not like that, dude. The Wii U was really like, I'm going to strangle someone. The Wii U was like not a successful home console. as an owner of it. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, Satoru Iwata was the head of Nintendo at that time. I'm pressing B. I don't know why my inputs are not registering. Yeah, Satoru Iwata was the head of it, unfortunately, and got a lot of shit. And he passed away around that time. And that makes me sad. That really makes me sad. Because Satoru Iwata is like, literally, actually, now that I'm mentioning it, this death of Akira Toriyama, I felt the exact same way when I was in high school, and I heard that Satoru Iwata passed away. That made me so sad. It made me so sad. Goop soup, for real. Welcome back, Chris. So I'm really hoping that I really hope Toriyama like passed away knowing that he cooked. And he must have, you know, even if like people like, you know what? Toriyama actually strikes me as the type of guy to be like they may be hating on the concept of Diamond right now, but trust me, I cooked, bro. I'm that guy, and he is that guy. 1000%. That guy. Oh my gosh, the end is right there, dude. The end is right there. With Supreme, the end, the QTs are so fucking badass. Definitely DBZ inspired. I'm stupid. You're not stupid, Green Dark Monkey. How dare you? You're smart boy. You're smart boy. You're smart boy. You're smart boy, dude. I don't know, but I'm on the verge of puking. What do I do? Oh my gosh. Did you eat something? Is it kidney failure by any chance? I hope it's not. Okay. Okay. Alright, perfect. Nice. Excellent. If you're nauseous, I would recommend that you smell some rubbing alcohol. Recommend that as well. Or maybe drink some Alka-Seltzer. That would be very good for you, I would say. But, verge of puking, that's not good, buddy. That's not good. Gotta be careful. Probably overate again. And that's gonna cause you to vomit? Go to sleep, are you telling me or everyone in the chat? I should go to bed, though. We're close. Very close. Oh, no. Alright. What'd you eat, man? Oh! There we go. Not graceful enough, but it's fine. Whoa! No! The Surge mod I have is the Super Form. Has the second one, but it's also the same model. Oh, interesting. Very cool. Has Super Surge made an appearance in the comics yet? I had chicken, rice, and stuffing. Ooh, stuffing is gonna do it for you, for sure. If you overeat that. Careful, man. Gotta be careful. No bevy, dude? You know the rules. Chicken, rice, and stuffing, no bevy. You know the rules. There we go, perfect. That should be the end level right here. No! There we go. I don't know what happened there. Alright, come on. You gotta always have the bev, man. Especially if you have chicken, rice, and stuffing. Come on now. Nap time. We're close, man. We're close. What time is it for you over there, Heinrich? Wherever you're at. Slippery switches. Mods, give him some juice. Mods, hydrate them, please. V36, thanks for watching, Free Dart Monkey. Appreciate it, man. But yes, get some rest. It's time for sleep. Get some rest. It's time for me to get rest, too. Really late. But something about staying up on a Thursday evening is always what that's what keeps me going, man. Mods, help me feel better. Thank you. That is literally the opposite of low tier gods thing. Mods, give him warm milk and cookies. Thank you. Chalky, yeah. Mods, give him some chalky milk. He deserves it. Thank you. As a host of this stream, I would give you guys all chalky milk if I could. I actually drank some chalky milk before I streamed today. I was at Starbucks, I was doing some studying. And I went up to the counter and I was like, mods, give me some chalky milk. And then everyone clapped. And that employee ended up being Barack Obama. Mods, tuck him in bed. Thank you. Mods, read him a bedtime story. Thank you. Mods, give me Pepto. I don't know if that one tickles me. Mods, give me some Pepto, please. I love that one, actually. That was cute. All right, how many more levels? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, here we go. Last 5. If I could, I would. Me too, man. I might eat some cereal tonight, low-key. Like, after this stream, I might get some Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Ooh, that sounds like a smack, dude. Oof. You took the words out of my mouth, Heinrich. Heinrich, have I mentioned that I love your vibes, man? Thank you very much for joining these streams. I'm glad to have another member in the community here. Hope you stick around for more streams, man. Once we're done with Penny. Surprisingly, the Super Search model works in some of the N/Supreme cutscenes on QTEs. Oh, like the pre-rendered ones? Very cool. Mods, comfort my homies in their time of need. Thank you. Oh, thank goodness. Almost didn't make that. Want to hear a Pepto horror story? Please. Please, I'm dying to hear that. Pepto's nothing to fuck with, dude. I love this track so much. It reminds me so much of like a 90s like Discovery Nature like song or whatever. Reminds me, you know what? It reminds me of Zaboomafoo. Why'd the feeling suddenly subside? Maybe you swallowed the vomit. Shout out to Zaboomafoo, man. That was my day one homie for real. Meteor Mayhem. This is only tough if you smack into the meteors themselves. Otherwise, it's just general platforming. Oh, and the lava walls. The lava walls are pretty tough as well. There we go. Perfect. I had a chewable Pepto tablet that I found in my book bag for who knows how long, and then went to bed, whatever. Okay. Firstly, did you eat that out of because you saw the Pepto and you were like, ooh, yummy? Or was it because you were like in pain and you needed some Pepto and you just happened to find it? This is very crucial information, Deja. Woke up to a super weird taste in my mouth, and when I went to brush my teeth, my mouth and tongue were black. Really? That's just an uncomfortable feeling in my stomach. Well, I'm glad that you're feeling better, Chris. But maybe it's a good thing that you didn't get Pepto, given what Deja's saying. Really? Are we going to end? Very soon. We're very soon. I won't keep you up, Heinrich. Fireball fling. Alright, here we go. Oh, the fling. The fling is a little messy as well, but it's fine. Yeah, I was super freaked out, and apparently Pepto does that? Really? Is that like on the bottle or something like that, or on anything? Never knew that, but I was horrified. I'd imagine, dude. What'd you do? Did you go to the hospital? Or did you just Google it and it was like, yeah, it does that sometimes? He just went on Reddit and was like, you just go like search up on Reddit. Pepto Black Tongue 2024. And like some Redditors just like, yeah, it does that sometimes. Didn't you read the bottle? Didn't you read the label? This is what I hate about these flings, is that sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. let's give me some sleeping pills. I gotta sleep, but the insomnia is hitting hard. Hey man, this is why the streams exist. What? Hello. Hold on, can I make it here? Oh, I wish I could use that as a platform. Reddit, more like mid-it? So true. Never more true words have been said. I've heard it can turn your poop black, actually. I've heard of that. But how does it turn your tongue black? What about it turns your tongue black? There we go. Perfect. All right, one more. There we go. Excellent. All right, 2 more levels. You know, everything that's around Penny, actually, the goop, that's certainly Pepto. Press 1 if Google. For real. Needle drop? Anthony Fantano? It has something to do with the small amounts of sulfur in your saliva. Ah, okay, it's all coming together now. That's crazy, though, that it interacts with the saliva like that. Whoa! Ooh! Goodness. Oh, damn. Okay, cool. As long as I'm alive. No! Okay, one more. I got one more hit. Got one more in me. Ah, dang, it's so close. That was like a little jump scare. Waking up with scary dirt mouth was not it. I never flossed so fast in my life. How'd you get rid of it then? Does Chomik have a better attention span than most children these days? Oh, want that. Well, actually, Chomik cycles through a lot of activity, so I don't know, actually. I like how you say most children, for the record. Chomik is the model, like, student. When will we be chilling? We're not chilling tonight, for sure. It is way too late for me to be chilling. I gotta be in bed already, dude. I have to be in bed, tucked in. Gotta be tucked in, dude. But I'm here. I'm here for you. Come on. Oh. There we go. Perfect. All right, one more level and then we're done. I don't blame kids for lack of attention span. I just scraped it out of my tongue and brushed 3 times. Oh, you were able to scrape it out. Interesting. So bored at work right now? Dang, man. How many more hours you got? How many more hours until your shift is done? For some reason, I'm allowed to do photo mode in another story version, Supreme, so I took a picture and posted it in promos. Perfect. I'll check it out afterwards. Final level. Final level of Penny's Big Bahinga. Wallkip Wallop. This level is also tough. And it's mainly because of this. I'll showcase it right now. Because of this. Not that. Although that also is... There we go. It's because of this. Slightly touching the wall. And you're done. You're out of it. How long is this? Not super long if you're decent at it. For some reason, I'm not... Oh, right. I already read that. I already did this once, so hopefully it doesn't take me forever. There we go. Nice. Perfect. Okay. Don't jump too high. Be careful right here. Don't let the momentum carry you forward. What? Hello? I swear some of these controls are just not registering. Saw a Half-Life review earlier when this kid said, "Why did this weekend make me steal Skibidi toilet faces?" Yeah, it's funny, huh? It's funny that like G-Man has like now transcended like the just relevancy through Half-Life. A whole generation of children like now just know G-Man as Skibidi toilet. 3 hours left? Dang, dude. Oh, man, come on. I was right there. I was right there. There we go. Speaking of Half-Life, are you going to do a Half-Life 2 stream someday? Oh, yes. I would love to do Portal and Half-Life. And if I ever get VR, you bet that the first game that I'm going to do is Half-Life Alyx. Half-Life 3 when? Do you guys even know of the meme, Valve can't count to 3? Have you guys ever heard of that meme? Because that was like one of the biggest memes like on Facebook growing up, on like Facebook gaming groups and shit. I'm seriously dating myself with that. Like, yes? Okay, good. Oh! Yeah, even just slightly brushing that wall. When's your next stream? So tomorrow we are going to do a stream, but that will be for... shout out old people. Old people being those older than 25 years old. Shout out to people born after 1997. Those are the old people. The next stream is going to be tomorrow, but that will be for paying subscribers, meaning members. How did that happen? We're going to be doing Katana Zero. And then for the non-paying members, no worries, we will do a stream Saturday with more Earthbound. We're going to be doing Earthbound. Y'all see the trailer for Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe? It was funny seeing Stanley trying to book a flight, trying to get away from the narrator in his office. I haven't seen that. How many editions, how many versions of Stanley Parable are there? Can we quickly watch that trailer? Maybe, we'll see. I'm really tired. Actually, I'm so tired that my body doesn't feel tired at all. It feels really wired, and that scares me because it's already like nearly 1 o'clock in the morning. But I'm committed to this, dang it. Here we go. Final jump. I just need to do one more jump. Bahinga. Easy money. Bahinga. I might be there? Excellent. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are done with Penny's Big Breakaway. Phenomenal game. A phenomenal game. For those watching the video, because I might edit this, I'll put the my final thoughts from the credits here or whatever, so enjoy that. But this was great. Thank you very much, Evening Star, for producing a very fun game with so much personality. Yeah, let's look at the credits one more time. Yeah, what can I say? Really, really great game. Phenomenal music, great character design all around, bright colors, tight controls. It's the best that you can ask for, really, from a platformer. You know what I mean? It's really, really great. I missed the entire stream deliberation. No! Dude, we just literally ended everything. It's crazy. It's a short trailer. I love to see the reaction. Sure, we'll pull it up then. All right, cool. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. Thank you very much, Evening Star. I can't wait to see what else you're cooking up later. All right, cool. Been thinking about getting the Valve Index. Yes, you should. I saw on Steam that they have an individual parts of it on stock, so I might buy it in bits and pieces over the course of the year. I think you should get it, 1000%. I'm not feeling Penny's design, not gonna lie. Really? What is it about Penny's design that you're not feeling? I'm curious to know. I haven't had dinner. I've had dinner, but I would love to eat some cereal right now, actually. I'm gonna eat some Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Let me pull that up. Is it the Game Awards trailer? No. It's kind of hard to understand visually. That's fair. Trailer. Is it the... Hold on. Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe? Is this a new trailer? Because I'm seeing one that's for the PS4 and PS5 like a year ago. Is that it, Chris? Was that Pac-Man? Was that following Penny in the credits? No, I don't believe so. Which is it this Game Awards trailer? Game Awards trailer. Phone almost died? Oh no, dude. Get a charger.
This is the story of a video game called The Stanley Parable.
That's it right here?
You know The Stanley Parable, of course. After all, it was the video game sensation of 2013. Don't you remember all those awards we were nominated for?
That long
And
ago?
this year's winner for Best Narrative
This is 5 years ago.
is The Last of Us.
The Last of Us.
The Last of Us.
Papers, please.
The Last of Us.
Papers, please.
The Last of Us.
Yes, it was thrilling to be so unanimously recognized by our peers. Which is why we've locked the game's source code away where it can never be touched by the greedy hand of capitalism. A pristine time capsule
Give this
of
man a
perfect
bedtime
artistic
story.
integrity.
Absolutely,
to be
I would
preserved
love
for...
to hear this man.
Wait.
Oh.
What do you mean we never put the game on consoles? Of course we put it on consoles. We didn't. Excuse me a moment.
Stanley.
Ah, there it is.
Stanley. Stanley.
Gotcha. Stanley, I've had a great idea. I want to add new endings and new content, new adventures for you. Won't it be fun? Oh, shush, of course it will.
The less than Stanley's.
We'll package it up with the original game and we'll put it on consoles, and everyone will buy it again because they're suckers. Come,
How much
come.
was it on console,
Daddy
actually?
needs a
Curious to know.
third swimming pool.
Coming in 2019. New endings, new choices, and new platforms. Oh, fine, it'll be on PC too. That's fun. That's funny. I should play Stanley Parable. Goodbye, Akira Toriyama, Dragon Ball Chrono Trigger.
Hello guys, welcome back to S3D, and
This is a Madness Max stream.
actually a very, very sad day today. Especially if you're a fan of Dragon Ball. Akira Toriyama have actually just passed. Apparently, he suffered from an acute subdural hematoma, so that's like a blood clot, like in the brain.
Yeah,
something.
I know. I didn't want to talk about that. I don't think I'm gonna listen to the rest, but yeah, it's yeah, I really hope that he passed away peacefully. I really, really hope so. I really, really hope that he passed away peacefully, man. Stanley Parable is a great game. I don't doubt that. It's a legendary game. You know what? There's only one way that you can end this. Hold on. Now, I know that GT is not his work, but this is as Dragon Ball as it gets in terms of music, man. Let me end the stream the way that we started it, alright? Tried watching my friend play, but I couldn't tell the game was boring or if he was just stupid. Probably both, if anything. Man. Man, it hurts. It hurts. It hurts, man. It hurts, dude. It really hurts for a legend that influenced everything about your taste in media to pass away, man. But man, am I fortunate to have experienced new concepts from him and being exposed to concepts that existed before I was born, and yet to have this much of an impact on me and stuff like that. Even something like GT. Again, character design by Toriyama and general idea by Toriyama, but not his work. And even though it's still the black sheep of the family, GT specifically, it has a hell of a great opening and stuff like that. And, every facet of Dragon Ball GT, of Dragon Ball as a media, and, Toriyama's influence in everything that I like, it's so intense. It's so intense. Like, I bond with people I love over Dragon Ball. You know what I mean? I've had so many experiences. One of the best gaming experiences through Chrono Trigger, through his wonderful character design. In fact, I was never super big into art, but I did have an art phase in middle school, and I exclusively drew two things, obviously, and I bet you could guess what they were. Sonic the Hedgehog, but more than Sonic, because I wasn't a fan of like creating OCs or anything. I drew Dragon Ball. I drew so much of Dragon Ball Z characters. Just like sometimes it was tracing, but like I loved the eyes and facial structure of Dragon Ball characters so much that I try to give my hand on it. You know what I mean? And I don't do art at all. But like that's got to be wonderful, right? That's got to be so beautiful that as an artist you're able to just like create characters and environments that are so visually striking that like you inspire even just like those with the peak of curiosity and creativity to give their own hand on it. Inspired by you. And that's like a wonderful legacy. You know what I mean? Like as a streamer, like, you know, that does it for fun and stuff like that. Like I would be so honored if someone were to tell me like, hey, I gave my hand at streaming and creating content because, you know, I thought that I like the way that you did it and stuff like that. Toriyama had that with like several like children, adults, Mexico, you know? So I hope he died proud, not suffering, and is at peace. You know what I mean? For creating a wonderful legacy. And, you know, I absolutely love his work. It will forever live with me and with many people. You know what I mean? So those are my final words. Rest in peace, Akira Toriyama. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And thanks for listening to me ramble about why I love that man's work in all facets. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, rest in peace. I remember watching Dragon Ball Z when I was 7. Watch it again, you'll love it. But you know what they say, don't be sad it's over, be glad it's happened. Absolutely. Very glad that he created all that, you know what I mean? Matt passed final 2 videos on Style Theory, Food Theory were yesterday and today and tomorrow, and the day will be finale of Film Theory and Game Theory. I think Friday will be Film Theory, and then Saturday will be Game Theory. Yeah. Absolutely the GOAT, dude. If there's anyone who is like the greatest of all time, it literally is Akira Toriyama, dude. Akira Toriyama. You know what? Let me end the stream with another DBZ track, BT3, ending theme. Can we listen to Hip Shop to close off? This is a Toriyama dedicated stream, man. So we're gonna be ending off with this. Overture, the ending theme for Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. I'll be ending off with that. All right, everyone. Thank you very much for joining me for a late stream, but I appreciate it, very much appreciate it. Tomorrow, as in today, later today, members, we will have a stream for Katana Zero. Very excited for that. Saturday, I probably won't stream early, but I definitely will stream later that day, and we'll be doing some Earthbound. Doing quite a bit of Earthbound that day, hopefully. And then we'll just keep going. We'll just keep it going, and then next week we'll see what happens. We're already done with Penny. I would like to keep the variety up, but do short-ish games maybe, or just like, you know, games that do not take as much time as an RPG, like Kingdom Hearts, Nick, and stuff. We'll see. We'll see. I'll keep it open. I'll keep an open mind. Kids drawing GBZ is so real. That was me, man. That was me. That was me. I'm so tired yet awake, and I don't get it. That's what I feel. My teacher told the entire school we'll be playing Mozart, but actually just played Never Gonna Give You Up. So he practically rickrolled everyone. That is literally a rickroll, dude. That's amazing. That's amazing. Okay, everyone. Hope you sleep well, be in good health, and treasure life. You never know what's gonna end. And I will see you next stream. Thank you very much. This has been YEZB. Take it easy. See ya.